Welcome to this presentation about European Union. Here you can see the content that I will cover during the presentation. First of all, I would like to start by explaining what the European Union is. This is a political community that brings together countries of the European continent with the intention of promoting cooperation between them, drawing up economic plans that benefit everyone, and facilitating the exchange of goods between member countries. In this way, they intend to achieve a very powerful political and economic bloc in the world. Now, on this map, you can see the member states of the EU. They are Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Republic of Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden. It should be noted that just as there are countries that I can see the potential candidates to enter the organization, such as Ukraine at present, there have also been countries that have rejected or cancelled the annexation process, such as Norway or Iceland. It is important to remember that until 2020, the United Kingdom was also a member state, but after a separation process called Brexit, and through a referendum, all the states under the mandate of the British Crown left the organization. Regarding the historical development of the Union, it was born in a Europe devastated by what happened during the Second World War, with the aim of seeking an alliance between the countries of the continent in order to avoid future internal conflicts. After alliances for the economic organization and management of coal, steel, and atomic energy, which already includes many countries of the old continent, the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War were the main incentives for the definitive creation of the European Union, thanks to the signing of the Maastricht Treaty. As an organization, the European Union has major goals for the future. All of them aim at the social, political, and economic well-being of the member countries. However, they can all be grouped into four major blocks: the search of peace and preservation of democracy and human rights, to unite all the countries in the region in a single free market, to establish a social group equal in its rights, obligations, and opportunities, ensuring respect and protection of the environment, and the strengthening of Europe as a world power and crucial in the intervention of international conflicts. In addition, the Union has also maintained and continues to maintain a close relationship with Canada. This has intensified since the signing of the CETA Treaty in 2016, which promotes the removal of barriers to trade and investment in many areas. The relationship between the two entities is also important in the area of international security, with the participation in organizations such as NATO. However, every action has its advantages and disadvantages, and this is not different in the case of EU. On the one hand, we have three main strengths of the organization. Firstly, the European Union seeks to create a single market that includes free trade in the products of the member countries. This directly benefits to consumers. In addition, it collaborates to develop community policies that are effective and seek the benefit of all parties. Lastly, and as its most important goal, the Union aims to build a world power that offers relevance and international stability to the countries that make it. On the other hand, there are also negative aspects of this alliance. Firstly, there is a notable economic inequality between the member countries, which leads to an unequal distribution of community funds and disagreements in the fiscal sphere. Also, it's important the complex bureaucracy that coordination with the EU entails for a country, and the frustration that this causes in citizens who expect quick solutions to problems. And finally, the decision-making by agents external to a country about its future causes great controversy as it is interpreted as an attack on the fundamental value of all democracy, national sovereignty. Before concluding this presentation, I would like to express my point of view on the usefulness and effectiveness of the European Union. I believe that although there are many disagreements between members countries on different aspects of the same, this alliance has achieved a favorable situation for the future for each of the states that compose it. The smaller states receive investments and aid from the larger ones, which allows their development, just as the cooperation between them strengthens the continental solidity that it saw as an organization. Therefore, I believe that the enormous advantages of the accession to the European Union totally eclipse the possible negative consequences that it could have. However, we have observed how there are countries that see that their interests are not aligned with those of the Union and simply prefer to develop on their own, but cooperating with it. These are the websites from where I obtain the information for the development of this project. Thank you very much for your attention.